Yo, YouTube, how's it going? This is going to be a video from the OhTofu Big Summer Brawl tournament that was hosted on my channel. A bunch of content creators got together to play these matches in a competitive setting. This is between Team Jiggy and Team Maurices Pieces. You may recognize some streamers here. This is a best-of-3 matchup, with the 3 sets being chosen being Huntress, Wraith, and then Demogorgon for the tiebreaker. Also, a friendly reminder of how the scoring works. There's basically 3 different win conditions that basically cascade down. Essentially, the first win condition is generators completed. This just determines the winner unless it's tied. If this is a tie, then it goes to hook stages, the overall hook stages. If that's also a tie, then it goes to fresh hooks, which is basically the first time a survivor gets put on hook. If all 3 of these are tied, then it's considered a tie set, and it's basically replayed at the end of the best of 3. Also, another little reminder that you can find the unedited VODs of these videos on my VOD channel, which I will link down in the description. If you want to watch the entire tournament with no edits at all and just the whole way through, they will be there in a playlist. With all that being said, please enjoy the games. So here we go. This time, we're both going to hit spectate, and everything is going to go
I'm locked in, don't worry.
Yes, everything is going to go perfect. Spectate. Yes.
It worked.
Yes, perfect. And we have hotkeys now, too. Look at this. Yes, the hotkeys. Let's go. Perfect. Okay, so Sparky on the Huntress here has Begrimed Head and OhTofu, looks like. So OhTofu Believer. Bamboozle.
Begrimed Head.
Yeah, Begrimed Head. Huh? Interesting. Bamboozle on the build with Pain Res Deadman Switch is pretty much what you expect. Looks like the survivors spawn basically main building. And Sparky's going to be coming up here and seeing what kind of chase he could find. Ooh, you know, he's playing is kind of smart so far. He, like, ignores main. He's trying to find a survivor, like, kind of towards the outskirts. Does find Iconic here. Iconic. Oh, in some trouble. Oh, eats that one, but it looks like not even minding getting that one. Just wants to make main building no matter what. Oh,
yeah,
does not make the main.
Oh, and the head-on too late.
Little bit too late. They were playing around the head-on stun saving, but I think Iconic maybe needed to dodge one hatchet there to get that head-on stun, but didn't get it. So that's actually going to be a very fast down. That's a very, very quick down for Connor. Okay.
Yes, it is.
And Pain Res over here at 11 is going to be able to get a hook. Now, the gen subs on this map are typically really heavily topside, and I think we do see that here as well, right? There's typically like 3 top with like main on both sides of main, and then there might be a 4th one nearby even as well. Although no, looks like not this time. Looks like there's a 4-gen bottom side this time. So for the survivors, this is actually weirdly not the worst thing ever, because this hook is kind of in like the 3-gen rather than the 4-gen, so this kind of gives them free gen progress if they want to take it, unless Sparky wants to not camp the hook, and it looks like he doesn't want to. Whitelist is going to be making his way down for the unhook very carefully, while both Nightlight and Chucky are both doing gens. Whitelist is going to come in and get the unhook for free. Hatchet not landing during any kind of actual frames that matter. And Sparky looks like he wants to stay on the flightless here. Looks like he does not want to actually go after Iconic, who's injured. Wants to stay on flightless. Yeah, and finds flightless.
Wonder why. I wonder if he just got it so early he can afford it or what.
Ooh, this is kind of risky. He's swinging at the pallet from the outside of the map too. Kind of like if flightless would have got that stun, that would have given him the stun with the map. Okay, this is much better. Getting stun on this side does not give him the map, so you kind of keep him zoned in the corner. He insta breaks, and Flightless kind of makes a move for main. Eats that hatchet. He does make it in, but this door's broken out, and Flightless is going to be in some trouble here. He has BL if he can get to the drop down without dying.
Just hold that hatchet. Never mind, throw it.
Great.
Hit him.
Good. So yeah, great hatchets from Sparky though. Great hatchets. It looks like they're trying to crank that gen over on the side here. This is kind of the current topside 3 gen that they're trying to worry about. Chucky and Jory might end up getting hit by Pain Res. He does. Pain Res gets hit on Shaq. It looks like Iconic and Nightlight are over here at 2 trying to knock out this gen. This is basically the final gen in the gen setup on top side, so if they can get this done. Ooh, but the hatchet coming through forces Deadman Switch, so that gen will not pop. And they're going to have to bail. This is... Oh, that was actually really close. This is 2 survivors off gens now, too, so that's gonna be putting a hurt on their gen progress. It looks like it's just committing to Iconic, which means Nightlight should be able to get that pull.
Yeah, no, it is there for the pull.
Yeah, but Iconic now going to be in some trouble here. Ooh, needs to dodge a hatchet. Does not manage to do it. Oh, basement might be here as well, too, which could be big, but it looks like Sparky and Huntress should... Big gen pop. Okay, this might seem like not a huge deal, but like Chucky popping that gen bottom breaks up all the bottom side gen subs now, so this hook is not currently in a gen setup, right? There is no protectable gen setup now on top of this hook. There's 2 down here near Shack, and then there's 3 up towards main. So in theory, you can't really camp out this hook, but it looks like Sparky's not too interested in camping out the hooks anyway, to be honest with you. He kind of just wants to get out there and chase people.
And I think he can afford it. Like, the first down he got was, I mean, almost as early could be.
Yep. Looks like currently, I'm not really too sure what Chucky Enjoyer's doing, just stealthing. I think he wants to work on this bottom gen, but he's a little bit worried. The gen progress is a little concerning right now. The Huntress just came in. Iconic's gonna be Death Hook. Okay, FTP on no Iconic, so Flightless gonna take the injury state.
Oh my god!
Such good hatchets.
If he just held it, he would have made it, but he didn't know.
I mean, it's one of those tough scenarios, right? Where like maybe you think Babushka, but you don't know, right? And now this is gonna be Flightless's second hook, right, in basement. Looking a little hairy, bro. Looking a little hairy, but let's see what gen progress is like. Iconic still working on that gen at 2. Nightlight, I believe this is the gen at 10. So two topside gens are being done. Chucky Enjoyer, I think, is going to be stealthing down here to get the possible pull if they allow it. So basically, if the Huntress goes far away, like they are right now, Chucky Enjoyer will most likely be able to go down there and get the save. Iconic getting found again, though. This is not good. Iconic's Death Hook. And another good hatchet. Oh,
good
God.
Crouch, thank God.
Oh,
thank God.
No, Iconic.
But where's she going to go?
She does not have exhaustion anymore. Litha's gone. Has to watch this window. Oh, my. Great zoning, though. Great zoning. Wait.
Oh, no.
No, too late. Just too late on the firecrackers. And Iconic's dead. This actually could be a big result now. This could be a very big result now. One's dead. Flightless is also Death Hook, so if Flightless ever gets caught in a bad position, that's 2 dead. And as soon as 2 people are dead, the game becomes basically over. So Flightless has to be very careful with positioning here. Nightlight's back on the Gen 2. That's very close to popping. And Chucky Enjoyer finds himself in chase down here bottom side. Needs to have a really good chase, honestly. Like, we need something here from Jiggy.
Oh, God. I'm just clenched this entire time. like I'm actually just clenched and I just can't speak.
Going through that pallet's so good. So good. And okay, so gen number 4 pops, but they just now started the last one. Chucky Enjoyer doing a no-look juke there. That's terrifying. He's doing a really good job of being slippery here. Playing a big 50 here, but wins it. Wins the big 50. And wait, is he just leaving the chase? He is. He finds Nightlight.
He didn't know where he went.
Oh, okay. Finds Nightlight, though. It gets a nice hatch on the Nightlight. Oh, my Lord, bro.
I see why they picked Huntress, bro.
Yeah, actually, I was over here talking about, like fucking talking about Lilith on the Blight, but, you know, like, maybe this is the strongest set for them. God damn.
Jesus.
Sparky is popping off. Oh, my God. Kicks a Jennifer here. Now, what's interesting about this, too, is with the final gen coming up soon, this actually becomes a very interesting scenario where he probably really wants to find either Nightlight or Chucky Enjoyer, ideally, and get them on hook. Because they're both fresh hooks. And if you can get them on hook and secure that, that's actually a good bit of hook stages for Huntress, I would say. Like, typically, Huntress games, I mean, keep in mind, I don't think any of this is going to be played super optimally, but Huntress is not typically 4K a lot. And typically, it comes down to, like, stages. So if you can find one of the fresh stages and get them on hook and camp them out for all 3 stages, that could end up being a really, really good result. And this gen is getting very, very close. The current gen setup is very split. They only have this one main and then 2 bottom side very far away. So there's really no way to actually protect this for Sparky. He's going to have to commit to someone eventually. Very good stealthing for these guys, though. Flightless is stealthing edge map over there. Yeah, currently Chucky's splitting a bottom gen and Nightlight's aggressively doing a top gen. Flightless is stealthing because he can't get found. I'm a little surprised that Flightless is stealthing, actually. I feel like this might be it might be a bit of a miscall here. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like if Flightless can hold a chase for any amount of time at all, maybe they're worried about that. But if Flightless can hold a chase for any amount of time at all, they could let him die to let the other two get out. Oh, what a hatchet! And this could be basement, unless he wants to greed for more at the exit gates, which he could. I guess in theory he could hook anywhere because he is Huntress, right? Like this hill hook should be pretty much unsavable. And Nightlight injured. Okay, but they're way far away. Ooh, I say way far away, but like...
Oh, he has no hatchets.
Yeah, no, these guys are 100% going to leave. There's no possibility of saving this guy. Well, I say that, but here they are healing.
I mean, I say that, but
Are they actually going to try and make a play?
there's no way. There's no way. They're hooked on a hill against Huntress. There's no way, right?
On a hill against Huntress with Lowcraft. What are you going to do?
It is possible that maybe they try to open the gate close and see if they can bait the Huntress into leaving. Because in theory, you could bait a mistake here. No, it looks like maybe they were talking about it, but they decided to leave. In theory, you could try to bait a mistake, but it feels like it's way too risky. They exchanged the flashlight for some reason. I don't know what that was. Sounds like a sketchy drug deal. I don't know what the hell was that about. To take this kid before we leave. Like what the fuck? Bizarre strats. I don't know what that was.
It was like a thank you. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I have no idea. That ends up being 8 stages with 3 fresh stages, though, which is actually quite a good result for Huntress. Like, this is actually, I would argue this is, like, above average, considering all the survivors play really well. That being said, I don't know exactly how disciplined and you know, and like, coordinated every team is going to be, so this feels to me like a pretty good result. But I guess we'll have to see what happens when we see the killer from Jiggy, right? Because this is still definitely winnable. All it takes is like one big slip up, and you could very easily get a 4K. So it's really gonna boil down to like how disciplined the survivors are from Maurice's Pieces. But if they play a good game, this is absolutely winnable for them. I would say that was a pretty solid performance from Sparky. Very, very solid. Here we go, though. Here we go. We're in it.
Begrimed head as well. Interesting.
Yeah, Begrimed head. Same add-ons actually. Agitation this time though, which does make me feel like it is going to be a more hook position type of playstyle now, right? I mean, there's no bamboozle, which means you got to be really, really careful around main building, right? Main building becomes very, very dangerous. But Agi means that, like, if you down someone mid-map, for instance, you can carry them anywhere you want. You can have, like, basically any hook you want on the map. It's very, very good for getting hook for getting good hook positions. So curious to see how that plays out. This is kind of a bit of an odd spawn because Sunder spawned top and they all spawned bottom. Ghost Arcade currently cleansing a totem for inner strength, and everyone's kind of just stealthing right now, trying to not get found immediately. Ivan gets sent out to do a gen quickly. This is something I think you might see common, is because every team's allowed 1 comp player. Ivan, as you know, he's filling for Rocket right now. Ivan is one of like the best chase survivors in this entire video game. Like if there's like a list of survivors that you never want to chase in this game, Ivan is somewhere on that list. Like he's somewhere very high on that list. Like that, he is disgusting in chase. So this might end up being kind of a common theme that you see with teams where they might send their comp player out, especially if they have someone like Ivan, to try to get chased first. But Sender Killer not going
that
after
was a hit with shiny pin. I'll say it. I'll say it. I'll say it.
Yep. True. Ooh, loses this 50 as well. Ghost Arcade doing a good job greeting this. And Sender Killer just leaving it. Okay, leaving it. They're currently split on gens right now. 3 different gens are being split, actually. And gonna show up at Jiggle's gen. Jiggle only has smash hit for exhaustion. So nothing really clean to get away from this. Needs to just play her life. Ooh, dodges that hatchet very clean. Trying to make her way down. This is really good from Jiggle to run down to bottom side, getting away from the unblocked gens. Actually gets far enough away that Sunder feels like they just have to bail. So far, really good start from Maurice's Pieces. Very, very good start.
I'm just staying clinched, bro. I don't know. Like, I just stay clinched every time the hatchet goes up and it's like a tie situation. I'm just clinched as hell.
Oh, Ghost Arcade gets a surprise M1 to the face. And
Oh, God.
playing around this jungle gym pretty well so far. This is going to be a bit of a 50 at this pallet.
Ooh.
Oh, wins the 50 though. Gets away from that hatchet too. Great play from Ghost Arcade thus far. Oh, doesn't win that one though.
Thank God you charged it. Thank God. You knew he was going to do it.
But 2 gens are going to pop for this, and there's a third one very high prog too. So that's 2 gens top side. This hook should go bottom side, but let's see what the killer does. Carrying kind of mid map. Now, see what I prefer here is I think mid map's not terrible, especially considering it's pain res as well. This might hit Jiggle Death's hook or gen. I mean, it does. No pain res, but it does hit Jiggle Death's hook.
I mean,
now
how many gens are over here? There's like 4 gens.
I mean, you're kind of in dead center of the map though, so it's a little rough. There's only 2 gens top now, right? Like they popped 2 topside gens. There was kind of like a loose 5 gen up here though. Come to look at it actually. Actually, yeah. Wait, was there a 5 gen up here? Is there still a 3 gen? Wait, there is. Wait, there was a 5 gen top. Oh my God, never mind. I take back what I said. This is actually a great hook position. Because yeah, there was actually a 5 gen up here. I assumed it was just a 4 gen. They got an insane gen spawn. Wow. So yeah, this hook actually ends up being in a pretty good spot. That being said, they allowed the unhook. for
Ugh.
free, which is not great. This is what I mean. This is the kind of thing that Huntress excels at if you actually are like paying really close attention to rotations and everything. But if you allow an unhook for free, this kind of takes away that like that strength that you have, right? And it forces you to do this, which is just get back into a chase again, right? Goes Arcade watching for the window. Does have Lithe, gets the vault with Lithe and gets some distance.
Oh no.
Making his way up towards this top left corner. Godrock here did not spawn. He's got to try to make his way around to this 4 lane, but this is trouble. This is problems. Problems team, problems team. Problemos team.
Gens are getting progressed.
Oh, is that hatchet though? Yeah, the gens are being cranked right now though. So like, this down does need to happen fast. There it is. Good death spot though, considering what gens are being done. Way far away. Will Slender be able to recognize this and actually carry far enough? Yes, yes, don't, yeah, walk by that hook. Yes, perfect. Yep, yep, yep. Decent gen, or decent hook positioning, but I think they should pop this gen before DMS. Yes, that gen pops, so the 3 gens now broken. There's basically 2 gens top, 2 gens bottom now. This is a really tough spot for Slender. Very tough spot now. Because you're kind of playing towards the tunnel out, right? Like, you want to get the kill, but at the same time, it's going to be hard now. Like, by the time this kill comes in, the gens will probably be done. Jiggle gets away from that one as well. Very well played. Ivan currently cranking a gen very close to the hook, too. Oh, Lilith found to this jungle gym. This pallet's still up, just thrown.
Turn back for the hook.
Yep, yep. Going back towards the hook. Lilith. I mean, these guys all playing their chases well enough to not take hits here is really important too. Like, if small tags come in here and there, like if like a quick hatchet lands here, like a quick hatchet there, this can turn into like a very volatile situation fast. So these survivors are doing a really good job of avoiding these so far. Lilith runs up to try to get the unhook, but that's the bait away. Could have maybe just stuck that, to be honest.
Ooh.
Ivan's here now as well. Are they actually gonna try to pull this? This is really scary against an OhTofu Huntress.
Oh, nobody's on a gen currently. They're all around.
Only 2 hatchets. Okay, Ghost Arcade does die.
He's dead. Whoa.
Yeah,
oh,
this
no,
is actually,
he's dead.
this was really sloppy. They got no gen progress. They swarmed the hook and then didn't get the pull. Very
Not even
sloppy.
risking it, just M1ing here.
Gets the down, yeah. And also sees Ivan here as well, I think.
Oh shit.
Still has 1 hatchet left. No, this is Jiggle. Sorry, this is Jiggle. He's gonna go ahead and take this hook. This is this could get monked because this could also be a pain res. Potential DMS. Firecracker prey, but nothing. Ivan's still cranking this gen. Has a good bit of progress. The problem here is that if, you know what, Jiggle actually could bait this chase. Ivan let himself get pain res DMS. Never mind. Everything I was about to say is gone. Everything I was about to say is gone. I was gonna say if he doesn't get DMS and Jiggle can bait this chase, they can maybe pop this gen. But never mind. Pain res DMS comes in. Oh man. And Jiggle just now started a separate gen. Down here at like 7. Oh no, dude. Oh no. Let's see where Ivan's stealthing. Ivan can't get found here. If Ivan gets found, this is big problemos. Like, he really needs to stay hidden. He's currently stealthing behind that rock on the side. Slender's gonna go check on this gen. We'll find Jiggle. This should allow Ivan to get the unhook for free.
Yep.
But now Jiggle. Ooh, they keep baiting this pull up. Doing a really good job winning these 50s. It's kind of a 50 every time you get to the pallet, right? Oh, gets stuck on the tree a little bit. Oh, eats an M1. They are doubling that gen too, but if a down can come in with a pain res. We'll go to the big side now. This is a little bit more risky because as you turn this corner, she can pull hatchet and then.
Oh.
Does this hook come in time though? I don't think it does. I think this gen pops. This gen pops, and if these 2 get out, it's enough for the win, right? I'm pretty sure. I believe it is, right? I believe that would be 7 stages if these 2 get out. So we need to interrupt this.
Would be.
Oh, don't jump on the ball! Not sticking it. I think you need to stick that chase. You need to stick that chase. I think based on win con, you kind of need to stick that chase.
Oh no!
I think thought Lilith was gonna juke there. And he didn't. Oh, Lilith with the not juke jukes. No, the flashlight. Oh, Lilith, he's so slippery. He's all oiled up, bro. He's buttered up. Oh,
I almost held my breath and suffocated to death.
Well, that ends up being 7 stages, if I'm not mistaken. 7 stages to refresh. So I believe Maurices Pieces ends up winning this by 1 hook stage. I believe that ends up being a 1-stage win for Maurices Pieces. So Yeesh, that was close. My lord. This is gonna be, bro, I'm excited now. I was wondering how these games are gonna be and if they're gonna be close, but I think this is telling me more and more that yes, I think it will actually indeed be close. Here we go.
Spectate. I pressed it.
Let's go. Let's go. Big spectate button. Oh, the build. Couple of hex perks. Lots of hex perks. Bro, Devour Hope, though. Ooh, brother. They have Wretched Fate as well, which is like the Obsession does gen slower after a gen pops. And then Crowd Control to block windows.
Hex perks.
Looks like Shadow Dance and Swift Hunt. That was Ivan. That might have been a tactical let's not chase Ivan play. You can see. You can look at him.
I don't blame him, bro.
Look at him.
I don't blame him.
Look at him.
Why would you?
Bro, this strategy is so disgusting. They're all stealthing in bushes while Ivan does gens. That's crazy. Ghost Arcade got found, so they kind of ruined the strat. But that's a crazy strat. That's a crazy strat.
That's
Holy
the
shit.
strat. That's the strat that makes sense. To hell with chasing Ivan.
Bro, they're actually metagaming the shit out of this like one comp player thing. I kind of respect it. That's wild. I mean, Slender Killer did end up finding Ghost now, though. But I mean, the thing about this is like, again, Ivan's like one of the best chase players in the world, right? It's not like these other players are like pushovers. Like look at this. Ghost playing this very clean.
True.
Very, very clean. Gets away from that one with no hit. Pallet gets broken. They're all in gens. It looks like Slender gonna come up and interrupt this main gen. Ooh, BL though coming through from Jiggle. Ooh. Makes his front pallet. Now again, these are the kind of pallets that can be really sketch. It looks like Slender actually just opts to kick it though. Doesn't want to play around with it. Okay, starts to leave and then comes back. Ooh, the fastball, and that should be a hit. Well,
is it though?
No, it's actually. Oh well.
Now it is.
Maybe.
No, it's not.
Oh,
it would have been.
No. Oh, God, my heart.
My heart. My heart.
They popped two different gens, though. Ghost just now hopped on a gen. Oh, this is such a good start from Maurices Pieces. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. And respects that
I was scared, too. I was scared, too. I was scared.
Jiggle doing so good in this chase right now.
Oh, that confused the hell out of me.
Yeah, Sparky said, hey, how's it going? Don't mind me, but he's going to be able to make this pallet. No, look at it.
Ooh.
Gets the hit.
Don't Tofu. Don't listen to Tofu.
Ooh.
Don't listen to him.
If you get stunned there, that gives him the whole map. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know.
You're not wrong.
So I was a little concerned, but I think we're okay. Gets the stun there too. Very good play for these survivors so far, dude. They're playing this so well. And still no one down. Like, what's gen progress looking like? They're doubling main, and they're soloing a gen in the back. So very, very good progress right now. They're gonna be down to one gen pretty soon. Like Devour Hope doesn't do nothing if you don't actually get the hooks, right? So this is looking a little scary here.
That's what I was gonna say about the hexes. Like, God, if they find them, they're gone. But like, that means they weren't on gens at least. But if they don't care about them at all and just do gens, then what?
First down comes in now. Can also but this gen pops before they get interrupted too.
Oh my God.
Oh no! Does get the hit there on the Ghost Arcade, but they're down to one gen left, and they're already doubling. They're already doubling this top gen. Ivan is doing gens much slower because of Wretched Fate though. So like they're doubling that gen, but honestly, it's probably going close to the speed of a solo, right? I mean, not actually, but it's like not as fast as a W would go normally, right? There will also be a pain res, maybe if they can make one. It's gonna be a little close, but they should be able to make that hook, I believe.
Yeah, I was about to say, do they make this?
If they don't make this, this is gonna be the most tragic thing I've ever seen in my life. They do make it. They do make it by a little bit. Okay. So the hook does come in. Pain res happens. This is all the gen progress they have right here is on this top gen. The Sunder's about to interrupt. This could still, in theory, like they've used some resources. In theory, I mean, Sunder needs hits and downs like now, like yesterday. And like, in theory though, if you can get more hooks and hypothetically get that Devour stacked up, like if you get Devour to 3 sacks, cleansing it's gonna be a nightmare, bro. Like they won't even be able to. Because there's so many hexes right now, right? Like you won't even know whether it's Devour or Crowd Control or what, right? Like
actually true, yeah.
But you gotta get to that 3 sacks. Crowd Control still blocking that window from earlier. And Jiggle goes down. This could be another pain res. Oh, what the fuck? Wait, was that early? That was early.
What?
Ivan! That was early, Ivan. Oh, that's crazy. Being early on a flashlight is like impressive these days. I won't lie to you.
True. Actually true. That is.
It's like hard
to do.
Yeah, it's like hard to be early. But so far, second hook. could potentially get a... I feel like at this point you play for Devour is what you do. You like let them get the Devour stack, and it looks like that's what Sunder wants to do. Just leaving the hook, kind of keeping an eye on it here and there, but for the most part leaving it. If you could just find another down semi-quickly, they still have Shack Pallet.
Okay,
Very safe play from Ghost Arcade, not taking any chances, just throwing Shack Pallet, not greening the window at all, which I respect. Onto another pallet here as well. Ghost playing these chases really, really well. Still has another pallet as well. They're here about to triple this gen, but Slender kind of sniffs it out, realizes the unhook just happened. Also realizes that this chase with Ghost Arcade probably ain't ending anytime soon. This window's still blocked.
Bro, is this window just gone for the rest of the game?
If they don't get rid of crowd control, then yes, it is.
Jesus Christ.
That's why crowd control's kind of nuts. Well, and I mean, they could also go vault other windows, right?
Ooh.
Ivan? Denying the uncloak there a little bit there. We'll also deny the uncloak here, then vault.
I've been making just good decisions. That's the comp player experience.
Yep. Vaults that one quickly though and blocks it. Finds Jiggle Death out here. Gets a hit. I mean, if this down can come in quickly, but look at them. They're already doubling. They're already doubling Gallows. This needs to come in very, very fast. Jiggle Death getting stuck a little bit. This down will be quick.
This should be a down.
This should be, yep. All right, down comes in. That's not Pain Res though. Pain Res has already been used.
Ooh.
Oh, an Ivan baiting chase here. This is actually.
Leave it. Yeah, don't chase him. No.
Well, he's got a flashlight. They're gonna pop that. I think they're gonna pop that. Yeah, they're gonna pop that because there's no Pain Res.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah. No.
So yeah, this is looking rough. They pop that. I mean, you could in theory still get your third stack of Devour, but that's only if they even play for the save. They might just not even play for the save here, right? Like if you just let Jiggle die and leave, that's 4 stages. That's really, really good. So they might even just play for the Exegate and just try to go. Like there's really no reason to even risk this if you don't have to. But
no,
I do think Sunder Killer should just play to protect gates. Yeah, just play to protect gates and like let them pull. I mean, 3 stacks of Devour now. If you could find a fresh hook, Ghost or, well, 1 Ghost, right? Ooh, they don't know about Devour. They don't know. They lack the critical information. Oh, hello, Devour Hope. Hello. And Sunder wants more, too. I don't think Sunder's going to get any more. Well, actually, might get Jiggle. Because they can't body block, right? They can't take hits.
Exactly. Oh.
Ooh, overshot that a little bit. Taking a little too much space there. Fun fact about Wraith, if you're right on someone's back and you have the purple Swift Hunt like they have, you're like within lunge range. You can basically just lunge.
Oh my god, that window was blocked. So she couldn't vault.
Yep, from earlier. That's the crowd control, baby. That's the crowd control. And yeah, these guys are just saying they literally can't risk it. They can't risk it because Devour. They literally cannot risk it. Like they're like all they can do is sit at the exit gate and be like, "Good luck, guys. Best of luck. Hope you don't die.
So
See ya."
Gross.
Yep.
Yeah, they just left. They're gone. No, nobody's in there. I promise.
Yep. And I think Slender finds Ghost Arcade, and that ends up saving the result a good bit, right? Because this ends up being, I believe, 7 stages to refresh now. That's what this ends up being. So that saves that a lot, dude. That was very close. In theory, if they don't unhook there and they just focus on getting the exit gate and leaving, that could have ended up being a 4-stage game. So that was huge clutch from Devour there. Like that gets them such a bigger result. 7 stages 3.
Insane.
Yeah, I think 7 stages 3 fresh is much it's much more like workable with. I don't know if that's the way I want to say that, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You can in theory work with that. So I feel like that makes it a little bit more reasonable. You know. It worked out. I was gonna say it worked out for the Strivers last game. It almost worked out really well for the Strivers last game, but it just barely kind of clutched up at the end for Sunder. This time we got Surge as a perk we don't see a lot in most competitive settings. So we have Ruin, Surge, Bamboozle, and Corrupt. So very interesting build. But I could see it could pop off here on a map like this, on a relatively smart map. Generally speaking, Surge is not very commonly used in like high level play because typically chases intentionally go away from gens, so it's hard to be in range of gens when you get the down. But that being said, if they make mistakes or if you just catch them in a bad position, it's still possible. Like it's not like it's impossible. Right now, Chase is being held by Flightless, doing a good job so far, but this should be a hit.
I wonder if that's what they're relying on with Surge, or if it's just where it's dead dog, or maybe there's a good chance they're just like, you know, hey, we know we're going to avoid the comp player, so there's more of a chance that they actually like run into a worse position to go down or something.
Yeah.
They're just trying to take advantage of it.
It is interesting because I feel like they maybe wanted something that worked with Ruin, right? I mean, Ruin's gone now, so I guess maybe you know that synergy doesn't really matter anymore. But I think they maybe wanted something that worked with Ruin. But it's interesting because like Pain Res is right there. You know what I mean? Like it's right there. You could use Pain Res. You know what I mean? Wireless actually going down here, so bringing that power a little bit too hard and goes down. That's a pretty fast first down. They have a little bit of progress on Gallows, and then a good bit of progress on like the end of the street. We'll go ahead and call this 6 because EU clock is dumb. Okay, this is 6 right here, and got a very high progress. No Pain Res. Violet was clearly a little bit worried about that, but it's not coming through. Lilith gonna interrupt Gallows.
God, is the lack of pain res gonna be the thing this game? Because like, what do you do about this gem progression?
Yeah,
your ruin's gone. You only have Surge.
I think Surge is very bold here. Honestly, I think it's bold, and I think it's, you know, where's the line between brave and stupid? You know, I don't know where the line is. But I do think pain res here makes a lot of sense, and not having pain res here might hurt a lot. Like even right here, like a pain res on this gen would have done wonders, right? But I don't know. Right now, it looks like Iconic's still trying to pressure Gallows. No BL, though. They're kind of just splitting. Okay, yeah, because BL is currently on hook. That's why. But trying to pressure. It looks like they're okay with Flightless going second, maybe, unless they're going to try to go for a last-minute unhook.
I don't know.
Nightlight's actually coming in right now.
Yeah.
And so is Iconic.
Two of them there.
Yeah, they're coming in for the double pull. They got to be quick, though, because if they let them go struggle, this could be bad. But no, they're there. And yep, classic double pull. Yep, nobody going down. Taking first hit and running away. Actually immediately hitting. That's interesting. To immediately hit Flightless off hook. For the record, I don't think Dead Hard's allowed it other than S tiers. So I don't think it's a good idea to do that here. I think you could have just hit Iconic for the free damage. Great pallet play so far from Flightless. He should be able to make this. Yep. Guys bounce landing, so he gets some distance as well. This pallet's already used. Slow vaulted to buy even more maximum time. And how long will this chase go on? This is a risky 50 he's got to play. Ooh, thought he might double vault, but doesn't quite work. Oh, gets that fake too, Flightless. He should go down here though. Down he goes. Okay. So Gallows popped and that Gen 6 popped. So now actually Gallows did not pop. Sorry, they popped the gen that Chucky was on. But
he should get it if he commits.
And again, no pain res. I mean, I guess pain res would have hypothetically already been gone on Flightless, but still, like, no pain res. This gen's gonna be gone. I think he's baiting him over is what he's doing. He does have SB up too. So if he shows up, he can just drop down and he has SB up to SB to these pallets behind Gallows, and there he goes. He should be relatively safe. Lilith says, you know what? No, thank you. I don't think I want to chase Sprint Burst Nightlight into Gallows. No, thank you. So he leaves. Iconic up here on main gen. Look at how high the progress is of both the last two gens. Main gen, very high prog. That's a live play from Iconic. Going to be running to the back of main, but it's definitely going to get tagged at least once. Well, did Lilith start that uncloak kind of late? Does still get hit once. Does he? I don't think he goes for the tunnel anymore, right? Doesn't look like it. Flightless got unhooked. Does not seem to care. Staying on Iconic. Chucky and Joe are going to be popping that gen soon, too. This is very, you can go for a zone here or down. Either one kind of works, but this is kind of risky because if Iconic keeps winning 50s like this, Iconic kind of juicing up. I was going to say, eventually you might just want to zone and kick because, I mean, Iconic can't get anywhere if you kick it.
Swing down in the corner.
Oh, but he swings early. See, like, that bought so much time, bro. That was so good for Iconic. Like, I feel like little things like that add up so much. And they're on the last gen right now. Nightlight's on main. Flightless was playing another gen just in case, but he's going to go hop on a gate. And at this point, there's almost no way for Lilith to get the win con, right? At this point, you have 3 hooks, right? You need 8 hooks. Like, you need 8 hook stages is what you need. So this is getting to the point now where it's getting maybe unreasonable, right? Like, Nightlight's here, and if you can get it down onto him, you can maybe ban this window, and you can maybe hope to get it down on him onto him quickly. But even then, if they unhook Iconic and get out, like, this is still not enough. He does not
he doesn't. I lied.
Yeah. But still, you need more, and I think he knows that, so he's gonna slug. If he hypothetically gets Iconic, But Iconic is so far. There's no way, and they can heal tech at this point. Yeah, he's gonna go. Yeah, they're out. They're out. They're gonna go and take the routes and let Nightlight die, and that's gonna be enough for the win. That's gonna be 6 stages. Yeah, 6 stages, 3 fresh, which is 2 stages. Sorry, 1 stage. Dude, these games are being decided by 1 stage every time so far. This was 7 stages versus 6. And the first game was what, 8 versus 7?
Yes.
God damn, bro. God damn.
I can't, bro. I'm too immersed. Like I'm actually too immersed. Like I feel unwell. Like I hope you got Tofu's fucking big summer insurance. You fuck.
Gotta get the puke bucket ready.
Holy fucking shit.
That's crazy. Oh man. This was such a good showing for Jiggy Survivors though. I think Lilith did honestly very solid on Wraith, like all things considered. He just needed to get his downs just a little bit quicker, unfortunately. But I mean, a lot of it was just clean play from Jiggy. I mean, I think getting that unhook last minute, like perfectly 2-man unhook, was great. I do think like Lilith should have probably hit Iconic on that unhook rather than hitting the guy into deep wounds. But you know, there's like little mistakes here and there. But for the most part, this was just very solid play from Jiggy, much more than anything else. So let's see. Jiggle is going to be on demo here. So I was still scrolling through the survivors like a peasant, bro. I didn't realize we could hotkeys, man. What am I doing? Bad habits. I was literally sitting there scrolling the arrows. Oh my god, I don't have to do that anymore. And the build is pretty much exactly what I thought it was going to be, yeah. So, Corrupt, Pain Res, DMS, and then Bamboozle to help with main. Looks like we got Barb's Glasses and Blackheart, which again, the add-ons is pretty much what I expect. Like, that's essentially the go-tos. Spawn bottom side is setting up a bunch of... This is interesting. Rather than going into top side and looking for them, is actually just setting up a bunch of portals. It looks like Nightlight's playing aggressively here, which again, you kind of expect to see the, like, more, like, you know, like the comp player especially to be running out and playing more aggressive. But Flightless also was as well over here, and he might get caught out.
Ooh.
But he has a really good he's got a really good setup here. He even makes main.
Yeah, I was about to say, is he going to commit to that?
Yeah.
Oh. I mean,
Jiggle. Oh, good juke from Chucky. Makes this window. The vault with Bamboozle. Yep. Might have to worry about a shred here, maybe. No shred. Just kicks pallet, has main, just going straight to main. So yep, straight to main they go. Do they make this? Jiggle maybe could have hit that if she like pre-charged it, but it would have been close. Option just break out the door instead. So far, really good start from the survivors. Chucky's got too much distance around main that I don't think Jiggle wants to go for it anymore, so she's gonna go ahead and teleport down to bottom. She shows up here at the Gen 5. I think this is the one that Flightless was doing, right? Yeah, Flightless is already gone. He's out of this
He's
bitch.
making his way downtown. He's going straight home. Straight home.
Straight to main, baby. Straight to the infinite, baby. It's just like old 2016 TBD, although this ain't an infinite. And she has Bamboozle, so
God,
smart though. He just holds W. Smart though. It's easy. He's using his distance.
This is rough because there's already going to be nerves and now even more nerves because it's the tiebreaker and this is the set.
Yup. 100%. This is where nerves are really rough, right? Like your team's like relying on you. You know, it can get really hard. Good hit there though. They are splitting 3 gens. 2 of them are about to pop, and Chucky's is like halfway. So very good gen progress so far. Zone's a bit. Flightless might be in some trouble here, especially if a shred comes through. Ooh.
Oh my God.
Good patience on that window.
The discipline, bro.
The exhaustion's back up now too, so if Flightless can get upstairs, but he won't be able to get upstairs. He'll be going down, but will that pain red's come in time before Chucky's gen pops? He forces Locker to try to buy even more time. Who's there? Nightlight's there, all ready for the unhook, it looks like. Already stealthing for the unhook.
Jesus.
Yep, he's already pre-stealthing for the unhook. Chucky let go for pain res. We got a skill check to see it. Pain res does come in though. So the gen does get regressed a bit. It might get DMS here as well. No, I think they DMS'd a different gen, right? They must have. DMS must have popped on a different gen. I think maybe Nightlight might have popped it on one of the top gens. But immediately leaving that hook, not even thinking about playing around it at all, just immediately wants to come over here and chase Chucky Enjoyer. Oh, man. I think maybe it was expecting a juke, but then the juke didn't come in. Yeah. That's one of those unfortunate situations where it's kind of a 50 where like you're like, do they juke, do they not juke? But great play from Chucky so far. Winning all these 50s, gets the pallet. Oh, God.
Just send it. Just send it.
The hit comes through, yeah. But 3 different gens being worked right now. Look at that. All 3 of the final gens with progress. Flightless most likely on main with bounce landing. So even though he's injured, he's relatively safe. That's a Great shred, though. Great shred. This definitely keeps the game alive. You're able to get another pain res. Hopefully get DMS somewhere. Playlist might even just get this unhooked. Is honestly how they might play this. Iconic pops. Nightlight's gen gets hit by pain res. And I think he wants to not get DMS'd. So he might wait a minute.
He did, yeah.
Flightless is chilling up here with BL. He's going to get pushed off. Does he just get the pull? No, he just leaves it. Yeah, he just leaves it. He could have
in position for the pull.
Yeah. Yep, no, that's going to be something for the pull. Ooh, does he get seen, though? I think so.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, he does get spotted. So what Jiggle probably should do here is honestly just chase Nightlight. Just, like, commit to him a little bit, right? Like, even if they send somebody else, that means that they send someone else off a gen, right? Which ends up being kind of worth. But instead, like, Nightlight ends up getting for free. So there, like, that's what I mean. Like, that's like one of those minor mistakes that you see come through. A lot, like, I think a lot of times it's because of nerves, right? Like, you're not really sure what the right decision is, and you might also be nervous. But killing Nightlight there would have at least, like, forced someone else to rotate and get the pull, which would have at least been pretty good for, like, gen progress. Good fast down, though. Problem is that this won't be a pain res. And we're down to the final gen right now. Nightlight's currently cranking main, and it's the last gen up. So something's still gonna have to happen here.
Does he have a gamer hall? Like,
I think there's one semi-close to main, but not like top of main. Yeah, there's one kind of close. All the gens are top though. Probably should teleport maybe up there somewhere.
I mean, if he's gonna do it, he needs to do it rather soon. Okay.
Huh. I think did not TP topside actually. Stayed bottom.
Oh.
Actually finds someone rotating though. Finds Iconic. Interesting. Adrenaline.
Oh, but they had adrenaline.
Oh my god, Toxic Swift.
Not like this.
Toxic Swift.
That would have been if they got that down brawl and like actually got them in the basement. Like what were they gonna do?
Yeah, that would have been really good. This ends up being a really good result for Jiggy though, because I think they just get the gate and go here, right? The gates are pretty far from basement, and it looks like Jiggle really has no. I just read it's Jiggy versus Jiggle. That's kind of funny.
I was so confused.
Yeah, sorry. The survivor team is Jiggy, and the killer is Jiggle. Okay, so this is, you know, a little odd, but I think Jiggy's actually going to get a really good result here against Jiggle, because I think they're just going to leave. Like, these gates are nowhere near the basement, and Jiggle looks like she has no intention of leaving this basement hook, so she's going to secure this hook. But this ends up being, I think, 4 stages, 2 fresh. So not the best result, for sure. Like, I would say this was a phenomenal performance from Jiggy Survivors. That, like, first chase, just taking a while around main building, bought them so much time, and they had so much gen progress, and it was just so hard to come back from that. I'm a little surprised that Jiggle didn't maybe try a little bit harder to like, defend those gens topside, because there still was kind of a 3-gen up there if they could have went back and maybe tried to hold it a little bit. But ends up being 4 stages, and that puts Jiggy in a position where, at this point, their killer just needs to go out there and either get 4 stages with 3 fresh hooks, or 5 stages to win this. But we'll see. I mean, so far, these survivors have done really well. Like, in every other game so far, we've seen them do really, really well. They've had really, really solid chases. And here we see Bamboozle, Pain Res, and then actually, instead of Deadman Switch, we see Wretched Fate again. So interesting. Another Wretched Fate choice. Wretched Fate is really not a bad perk, man. I mean, it's like 33% gen slowdown or something, which is insane. Like, it makes the Obsession do gens just, like, disgustingly slow.
We're not going to talk about what I just did, okay?
Did you hit continue again?
Yep.
Well, I guess you better pull up my screen.
I did it after I got into the game.
What? That's crazy.
I pressed escape to look at something, and then I pressed continue to get back in. But anyways, go ahead. I'll be watching. I'll be watching. Holy fucking shit.
That's wild, bro. That is wild. So far, it looks like most gamers are stealthing. Of course, I've been aggressively doing gens right in the middle of the map, as you'd expect. This seems to be their go-to strat. I love this. I love that they're metagaming, like, the comp player thing. I think some people might look at this and get, like, upsetty spaghetti about it, maybe, because they're just like, oh, well, obviously, like, Ivan wants to get chased or whatever. But, like, I think this is cool. I think the idea that they're playing around this and they're like, yeah, just let Ivan run out and do gens super aggressively. And then what's the killer do, you know? Like, honestly, I kind of want to see what they did on Dead Dog Saloon, but even more so. Like, full-on just stealth and, like, no one do anything until Ivan gets chased. Like, that, you couldn't even go that hard with it if you wanted to, right? It'd be really interesting. But they are actually doing gens, though. They're stealthing a bit, but, like, not fully. They are stealthing around here. Does he find them? Does see Ada, so she has chase for the most part. Just kind of a tough one. Like, Ada's still pretty far out. Just kind of holding distance, maintaining distance, running way top. The survivors have done a good job of just getting their distance and holding it. Oh, I think Slender kind of cut through as well and gave even more distance, so Sparky's out of here. Wait a minute. This tough win con looking a little bit more achievable for the survivors all the time. Does have a chase here with Sparky. Oh. Ooh. Okay, hit comes through on Sparky, so gets a good like zoning break there and gets a hit. Lots of pallets here though. Sparky does get into main. Does he make this window? Oh, the window's on our side. Didn't even go to the window. Sparky in some trouble here. Sparky in some trouble. Baits the window though. Good. That's the dodge. That's the dodge shred. Ooh. Gets away from it. That was so risky, bro. Oh, that was so risky.
Oh my god.
And Sparky is kind of going to a spot to die here, but kind of just going edge map up here to die. The old comp corner. The old comp corner. Down goes Sparky, but that's a good bit of gen progress. They popped 2 gens. They're currently doubling another one. Ivan, I think, is going to be already pre-stealthing for the Sunhook. Oh, but gets spotted. Wait, Slender should chase that. I mean, at least try to get damage. Okay, instead just goes for the hook here. And we'll have pain res. I mean, if the pain res hits this gen that they're doubling, this is also, like, Lilith is affected by Wretched Fate, right? So this gen's going a little bit slower than you'd expect. So there's the pain res. Ivan actually just hopped on a separate gen. But Slender coming over here, placing a portal. Finds Ivan. Ooh, doesn't quite land that. Sprint burst giving good jukes. How do they handle this now? They're still just doubling this gen. They just want this gen done. So this gen does get finished. But Ivan now is going to be able to come in and get the unhook for free. Might get hit once for it. And actually just hit Sparky on hook. Which again, I don't think we allow any kind of like, I don't think we allow anything that makes that typically a good play, right? Like there's no dead hard unless it's an S tier. There's obviously no like OTR, there's no borrowed time, there's nothing like that. So for the most part, when we see killers hitting people on hook like that, I think for the most part, that's just not very good. Like I don't know if there's very many situations where that becomes like a pretty good play. I guess maybe if they have second wind or something, but maybe that's it. Sparky doing a good job in that chase. Ivan's there, but like it seems like you don't want to chase Ivan. But these two are doubling the gen at 1 as well, so they're currently doubling 1, and then also Ivan's doing like 9. And Slender's gonna go back towards 9 where Ivan is. But it seems like they're like afraid, like I'm not really sure here. You gotta commit to something, right? Like it seems like they're afraid to chase Ivan, but at the same time, you gotta chase something or somebody, right? So heading up towards 1 now. See, this is where the non-Ivan players are. So, you know, it might be a little bit more suitable. It does find Ghost Arcade. No shred here. I guess it's M1. I mean, I guess it's if it's safe M1. Oh, messes up the shred. Oh. They're not playing on ping or something, are they? I hope not. Because like, for the record, if they ever load up and they're on ping, then like you're able to restart. But that seemed like a little bit odd. Like they tried to pull that shred really early, but it felt like it was too early. And the survivors are doing really good. Considering the win con, they're close to popping the last 2 gens. They only have 1 hook right now. Oh, Ghost Arcade going around the back of this LT wall. And oh, guys, get away from that! They're about to pop it. They're about to pop it.
Oh my god.
They're about to pop it. Oh. I mean, if Ghost Arcade gets put on hook and then gets camped out, it would be a tie, which would be a replay. But if they can get him out, then it's a win. And they're currently on the gate. There's no pallet. Oh no, the pallet is still here. That's right, because the shred earlier got messed up.
Oh no.
Ooh. Okay. Connor's still on the gate. This window gets bamboozled. Is there anybody here? Is there anybody here? Hello, hello, hello. Down goes Ghost Arcade. They could also just go for the save here, right? If they get the save and get everybody out. Sparky firecrackering themselves. Let's go. Marking the healing spot. I think they're now communicating through like torches. Through like fucking, you know, like ancient war shit. Looks like the hook is going in like very deep on the top right. Communicating through smoke signals, baby.
Oh, God, help me.
The gates are pretty far. So, like, this is a little, like, they got to execute this correctly, right? Like, ideally what you do here is you have two people get the unhook, right? Like you do a double unhook. And then the fourth player should be halfway between you and the gate, because the killer kind of has the option of, like, chasing the first person he hits, or trying to chase, you know, or like getting hits on everybody, right? So you need somebody mid-map to help out whoever the killer chases, which it looks like is what Ivan's gonna do, maybe. Right?
I mean, it's like, I feel like is the play not to just go ahead and let it tie? Because, like, if he gets anybody else, then it's a win for them, right? Like, if he gets anybody else, and they
no, because that would be 3 stages. He needs,
oh,
like,
yeah.
like they need 4. If they get 2 more stages with another fresh hook, then it would be a tie. So it's or sorry, it'd be a win. But it's a little risky. But I feel like if you execute this properly, it should be doable. They need to not let him go struggle though. Oh, that unhook happened for free.
Not like this.
Oh no. Takes a hit on the Lilith. This is not good, because I'm surprised they allowed that. Like, I think they maybe could have cut them off. I don't think they were in position for that body block. I think turning there to hit Lilith was a little bit of a mistake. I think they maybe could have got that down. I don't think they were gonna make it to the gate. And there they all go. That's gonna be it. Maurices Pieces wins the first round and knocks Jiggy out. Jiggy knocked out first round. We will not be seeing them anymore, so they will be eliminated. Maurices Pieces wins and moves on. So congratulations to them. What a crazy best of 3, bro. That was so close.